1988 and 89. Used to have to do 2 years in South Africa. But I was based up in northern Zululand near a town called Matubatuba in 121 Battalion, which was a Zulu battalion with a small cadre of white officers, but all the troops and a lot of the non-commissioned officers were Zulus. And one of the things that was going on in my area, because I was the law officer covering a very large area of northern Zululand up to the Swaziland-Mozambique border, was a small group of recce officers. That was like our equivalent of the SAS, Navy SEALs type soldiers, training local Zulu men to go up to the townships and the mine hostels around Johannesburg and in the Transvaal to deliberately foment racial tension and violence with other tribes based in those hostels and townships. And this was a very deliberate strategy of the South African government and the South African military at the time to create black-on-black violence, to detract from the potential for black-on-white violence, which in those days was very low because we had a very strong and violent police force.
So this is the perfect explanation for what is happening. I think using him to explain to you what is happening in Ambazonia is the best way for me to do that, because sometimes it's very difficult to really explain to our people what is going on. So this white South African, it explains, say, it be the work for South African government. They be the train a very specialized force for them, not be the regular force. They be the recruit Zulu boy them, train them for go attack other people them for inside their own city, for inside hostel them where people they be work for mine. They go for go attack them in the name of Zulu. Train them when go attack the other people in the village, when go attack the other village, so that intertribal conflict it go detract the population, their attention for the white majority way now they be actually they subjugate them. Now the best explanation this and the best example for now for learn about the tactics with Cameroon military they use them for Ambazonia. The Cameroon military, where they know say them be outnumbered in terms of population, they no get support. Our people then be angry against them. To divert our people their attention, the Cameroon military, they arm and train the so-called vigilante for target other villages along rifts, tribal problems, to generate hate against each other and create a space for the Cameroon military for day inside Ambazonia. A perfect example for let una make una know say this phenomenon it happen across Ambazonia. I go take una. So this one now the images for inside Nwa. Time Ambazonia be done kick out La Republic inside Nwa. All they use them, I mean almost all man for inside Nwa, it will be for inside Ambazonia fight. But because the ADF abandoned, they come out of Nwa. And the forces of Nwa, their general Black Snake, he decided for day under IG. At that time, Nwa this na some Nwa be day when I watch them.
On the screen, you are seeing our boss, the general of Amba Black Snake, and I believe when you look at their weapons that are not.
So this was the image of Nwa, a strong Ambazonian stronghold that La Republique could not penetrate. Even the presence of La Republique military in Nwa, in their bunkers, they were not comfortable because they don't have any sympathy from the population. What did they do? Ngala Gerard, they connive with some Hausa people, Mbororo people who are there, because the Mbororo people who have their relative across the border in Nigeria, who are being chased away by the Eastern Security Network of the Biafra people, are looking for new grazing land. They tell them, for you people to solve this your problem for grazing land, partner with us, give us some few of your Mbororo youth to fight against these Ambazonia groups and create a base for us in Nwa. Then your brothers will be able to come into Nwa and do their cultivation, and their forces will be able to stay there and they will fight against Ambazonian fighters. So that is how Ngala Gerard, they brought in Fulani people to come and attack Ambazonian forces in Nwa. These are the people who have been approached by Cameroon military to use them to engineer this infighting in Nwa. Just like they are doing now in Akwaya, just like they are doing in Tembao, the Ngirong people and Tombo people. They are doing the same thing across Ambazonia.
That is not the situation. I want to plead to the entire elite, the people of Mwa, that we should join hands together and see how we can resolve this problem, especially in Ting Tong. They should put a military barrack in that area. In order, if they put a military barrack in Tong, I think the whole of this subdivision, even Bui, even the whole Northwest, will be safe from these separatists because their weapons come through that place, penetrate through bomb.
So, La République use their agent to create problem, and then they come to offer to be the solution. They turn the people against the Mbororo and the Mbororo against the people, and then they come now to justify their presence. You can hear the Mbororo agent who live in Yaoundé now telling them that the solution for this problem is for La République to open a barracks there. The same thing will happen in Akwaya, where La République could not be received. They want to generate that problem to justify their presence. And our people should know the people behind this killing are the same elites who bribed those soldiers to come and kill their own village people. They have an agenda to bring La République presence in our territory. This is exactly what happened. And the Cameroon military comes there, systematically arm youth and send them out to go and kill our own people. You remember in Womb, the same thing happened in Womb, where the Cameroon military, let me play the video.
Yes, why do you vex?
So these are Mbororo youths. There is another video we have for an undercover Mbororo youth who recorded the conversation they had with these youths inside a bar in Womb. A Cameroon military approaching them, telling them they are going to arm them to fight these people. Engineer them, give them weapons. You know that Cameroon military will not allow youths to approach their checkpoints carrying machetes and then guns. But you can see that the Cameroon military allow these people. They reinforce them, then guarantee them and push them to go and attack the local community in Womb.
Avec les Zamba Boys, ils sont insaisissables. Insaisissables. Nous avons fait ce que nous avons pu faire, mais là, ils se dispersent dans toute la ville.
So you can hear the Cameroon military. This boy they go for go attack na civilians. The military they talk say they go fight against Ambazonian fighters for spin the problem, and then talk say the boy that they go then be armed. They know the intention of these youths them because they don't be the people the way their intelligence service they don't generate this activity. Then they should not have to play the good guy. They allow these guys watch them, knowing very well that they go attack civilian them, and then do very well, then go attack the civilian them. And at the La République, their military, the same group, it come for that place where they don't go attack them, burn people alive, and then they make videos. You can recognize the voice. You can recognize the voice of the same Cameroon military commander, where he be there with those youths them. He see them how they go for go attack. He definitely get intelligence for know the place where they go attack them. Then go attack them after, then come for dinner, they tell these people that the one can help, the record video.
De la communauté Mbororo qui vient de mettre le feu sur ce terre. Nous sommes arrivés avec beaucoup de retard, nous n'avons pas pu intervenir à temps.
So in the air, the Cameroon military, it lies then come for day late, they not be fit intervene for stop this attack. Them allow those boys them for they go carry out this attack because they be want that attack to generate tribal rift. They want to exploit tribal rift to get a place to stay inside Ambazonia. Now the proof of this. Cameroon military engineering tribal war. Even there is a case in a